Like I said, we unless there's some odd reason, we try to stream all of our breaks over on YouTube and Twitch as well. Hey, you might win it. Who knows? I actually do. Yes, I usually typically Saturday night I do a three sport break. It's usually football, baseball, and basketball all in the same break. This weekend is the first weekend in a month, and like 4 weekends where I didn't do that. The last 3 or 4 weekends we've done three case breaks. So it was like a case of football, case of basketball, and a case of baseball, all in the same break. So it was 60 Blackster boxes. It was a pick your team style. It wasn't the auction style, but I didn't do that this weekend because of an ordering error. So, all right. Do appreciate everybody that got into this one. We should be live and rolling on the other places. So, yes, I do offer other style breaks as well. I like them. All right. Here we go. Good luck, guys. We're going to start with Phoenix. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not. This is break number 499, which means the last break of the night is going to be break number 500, which is pretty cool. It's not my 500th break because I've done more than that, but just since we started numbering them like that a few years ago, or not a few years ago, like a year ago or whenever it was, a Georgia helmet. TB, I ain't muted anybody tonight, but you might be the first. I'm joking, by the way. I thought you was going to say Bama for a second. Then there wouldn't have been a warning. All right, come on. Let's find another color blast. We need it. Well, you can't help everybody. All right, first up, we got Donovan E. How about a Jahdae Barron for the Broncos? That is 143 out of 399 on the red hyper. That's pretty sick. Red hyper, Jahdae Barron. Brendo. Cam Scatabo, Braylon Allen on the hyper. We got Ola DeJeo and base. Pat Bryant and base. We got Brashard Smith, Malik Neighbors, the hyper. Carson Schwetzinger, nice. Travis Hunter, Contours, hollow. Nice hit for the Jags. There you go, Gustavo. What's up, Marshmallow? Welcome in, guys. We're giving away a card. We got, I've never seen this before. That almost looks like a, almost looks black. What do we got here? It's a rookie. Guys, do you know what this is? That's a black 1/1 rookie Colston Loveland for the Bears. 1/1. What a night, guys. Colston Loveland 1 of 1. How many times do I say get the Bears? Woo! It's been a minute since we've hit a 1 of 1. We have been due. Nice hit. Jay Dizzle on the 101 Izzle. Cam Miller, Jaden Blue. I can't even keep going, man. That is a sick card, dude. Guys, how many times did I say it tonight? Who knows what we're going to find? These are loose boxes. They're from different places. Few here. Never know. Matthew Golden, Garrett Wilson on the blue. That is number 2 out of 199. And seeing the first break of the night, we hit this Colston Loveland. This was in the first break of the night. The Bears have been on fire tonight. We got Jaquez Hunter, Kenneth Grant. I'm trying. We got Jaden Blue. How about a Phoenicians auto? Terrion Arnold for the Lions. Phoenicians auto. That's sick. And a base. Look. That last break was like blah. This one is insane. It's not a case hit. No. The regular Phoenicians is a case hit. This is a Phoenicians auto. So my understanding is it's not a case hit. Now, don't quote me on that. You may find something different. Jordan Watkins on the base. Pat Bryant. Rashard Smith. Kyron Williams. No. I've hit regular Phoenicians too, Jay. Swessinger. J.J. McCarthy on the second year. Hollow Thunderbird. Trey Harris. We got orange. Jaden Reed. That is 78 out of 99 on the orange hyper. For the Packers. Guys, look at this so far, man. This is insane. Did you get the giveaway too? Jalen Milroe. Derrick Henry on the hyper. About time. Dude, that's insane. Oh, I gotta refresh here. That means you got that Jonathan Taylor pink camo. I'll show it to you again here in a minute. Harold Fanning Jr. and base. You know what's funny, Jay, is you told me earlier, you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to go to bed early. Donovan E. We got Cam Scatterbo, Brian Thomas Jr. You're fading. We got one more. Ola DeJo, Jordan Love, the Thunderbirds. I'm telling you, if you'd have told me we were going to hit a 1-1 tonight, I'd have been like, no, there's no way. Pat Bryant, nice. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. He's been kind of quiet here lately. Such a solid break, man. We got Rashard Smith. Quincy Williams. That's hilarious, dude. We got Swessinger and base. Sammy, what did you miss? Yeah, we hit a Colston Loveland black 101 out of a blaster. Robbie Outs, CJ Stroud. You can go back and rewatch the live anytime you want over on TikTok and Twitch. Caleb Johnson, another J.J. McCarthy Thunderbird Hollow. We got Jamiri DK, Jordan James for the 49ers. That is 148 out of 199 base. A lot of color up here. Sleep bidden. Curtis Rourke, Nick Sirianni again, man. Why are we finding so many of him? Ashton Genty, base. Last pack of Phoenix, this break. Harold Fanning Jr. and base. Very nice 5 boxes. And what kills me is like just sitting here thinking if when we get to the next 5, we could hit a color blast up there. It's not impossible. Exactly, Andy. This one's like already 1,000 times better. But you know, you got to kind of expect that too, right? Like, it doesn't matter if it's from a case or loose boxes. You know, there's likely going to be one that's not as good as maybe the others. Not always, but you just got to kind of be prepared for it. Yep. Also, guys, on that last break back there, a lot of the teams we're gonna shorten the time on. That way we can fill it a whole lot quicker, so that we're not waiting around. So if you want to stick around and help us get that one filled, a lot of the teams are gonna go for a little bit quicker time limit. We got Jonathan Stewart, Donovan Jackson, Van Ginkel, Terrell Owens, and base. Wes Chandler, John Elway, Brock Bowers, Derrick Henry on the orange notoriety. Run the Saints first. I might do that for you. Isaiah Davis, DK Metcalf. We got Brian Branch for the Lions. Tyler Shook variation. Jordan Addison, Higgins, Malik Neighbors, Jaden Higgins, base. We got Kittle, Colston Loveland, Jefferson, another base pack. Odd. Jerome Ford, Mark Brunell on the silver. Chris Jones, the green bang. Warren Moon, Richard Seymour. Got Trey McBride. Thought that was an auto for a second. Trey Benson, Larry Fitzgerald, Arian Smith, Josh Allen, Abdul Carter variation. Brock Bowers, Pierce Jr. We got Jahdae Barron on the green, Jalen Milroe, notoriety. Now, usually Mosaic is really good to us. It's being a little stubborn tonight. Kind of weird. We got Laporta, Caleb Johnson, Nick Emanworry on the hollow rookie, Luther Burden Elevate green base. We got that one auto in the first break. But I hadn't seen a genie or nothing yet. Honeycomb. I thought for sure we'd at least see a honeycomb. Roddy White, Leonard, Travis Hunter, base. AJ Brown, Mason Taylor mosaic, Cooper DeJean on the orange bang for the Eagles. Jamar Chase, Cam Ward base, Isaac Tesla, another Cam Ward variation base rookie. Got Dorsett. There it is. Genesis. Genesis. Got Michael Irvin and some base. Please be rookie. Not a rookie. Not a rookie. Don't look, Jay. We got Malik Neighbors Genesis for the Giants. We take it. No, it's not numbered, but it's a case hit. Kyle Duggar, Jimmy Horn Jr., Bijan Robinson, Larry Fitzgerald. Mosaic. It's not a mosaic. Lattimore, Torrey Horton, Caden Prather for the Bills. Base. Yeah. I think we're gonna find honeycomb in the last one. That's what I have that feeling. Genesis is one of my favorite hits. We got Bernie Cosner, Tyler Warren, Ramondre Stevenson, Golden Tate on the mosaic. Garrett Wilson, Trent Dilfer, Lad McConkey. We got Marshall Faulk, Cam Scatabo, Kyle Williams, Jordan Love on the touchdown master. Jerry Jeudy, Xavier Worthy on the green, Kyle Hamilton green base. Eric Moulds, Joe Burrow, Isaac Tesla, Cam Ward variation. I was kind of expecting another auto too. Carmichael, Lovett, Wes Chandler, base. Got Van Oy, Emanwari, Stingley, base. Dawson Knox, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald on the orange. It's a kid reporter thing where you could win a trip to the Super Bowl or something last year. Drake May, Ferguson, Barber. Yeah, see, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, access code below. You got to enter it by 1/13/26 for a chance for like you and your kid to go to the Super Bowl or something like that. Dalton Schultz, Derwin James Jr., Caleb Johnson. Warren Moon, Kurt Warner, Jaden Daniels on the orange touchdown master, Shador Sanders variation. Quentin Johnson, Jalen Milrow, Tyler Newbin, another Caleb Johnson variation. Jalen Hurts, Jamal Charles, Pat Bryant, Greg Russo. Last pack of this break, and then it's on to the last one. Montez Sweat, Lambert Smith, Christian Wilkins, Jaden Higgins, and base. Do appreciate everybody that got into that one. We'll do a quick recap here. Pretty sick break, honestly. All right. We got, starting off here, we got Jaden Higgins on the orange to 99. Kenneth Grant, Jade Barron to 399. Jordan James to 199. Jalen Royals, Jaden Blue, Travis Hunter, Phoenician Auto, Terrion Arnold, and a Colston Loveland Black Hyper 1 of 1. And then we got Caden Prather, Mason Taylor, Nick Emanworry, Luther Burden, Jade Barron, and a Malik Neighbors Genesis. There we go for break number 3 tonight. Last break of the night, guys. Make sure you're subscribed over on YouTube and Twitch. That way you can go back and rewatch us hit that 1 of 1 again and again.